Colorado's best attorney, Phil Harding, here to talk about something that could affect anyone who drives. All of us, yeah. Who pays for those medical bills after an accident? It's a great question because it gets confusing after an accident.
It does get confusing, and it's not only on auto accidents, but also if you're injured on the property of the other. Attorneys even make this mistake. If they don't practice in this area of law, I was talking to an attorney today, or yesterday, regarding this. But these are mistakes that most everyone makes if you've been injured and you're trying to put in a claim on the other side. First of all, it's so simple. Remember this. The other side is not your friend. They don't pay for your medical bills. They're going to call you up and you're going to think they're going to pay your medical bills, but they don't. Remember, the other side is going to write one check and only one check at the very end.
All right, so why don't you walk us through then what happens after an accident?
Sure, let's go through a scenario that I hear about all the time. The other side calls you up and they say, hey, we've accepted liability because our person ran into the back of your car. Sorry about that. Tell us, how fast do you think they were going? Where are you hurt? Send us your medical bills so that we can pay those.
So initially that sounds really great. They're asking good questions and like, oh, we're going to pay for it, but not so great, right?
I want to tell you, everything in that scenario is wrong because, first of all, there's a law in Colorado that says the other side cannot take your statement within 15 days. Let me tell you why. First of all, there's this thing called an EDR, which stands for an event data recorder that's in your car. If they get a hold of that and you say, you know what, the person ran into me, they were going like 40 miles an hour. They pull the EDR and it tells how fast their car was going. Maybe it's going 25. So now they go, you're exaggerating. We're not going to pay you as much, right? They say, where are you hurt? And this is maybe 3 days after the accident. And you're like, my neck and my back. And then a week later, it goes into your arms and your legs. They're going to say, we're not going to pay for those as well because you didn't tell us about it. Then they say, send me the medical bills. You think that they're getting paid, but they're not. So now this is going negatively on your credit report, right?
Right.
It's past the time that your health insurance will pay for it because your health insurance says if you don't submit bills within like 3 months, we don't have to pay them. So everything's wrong. Remember, the other side has two jobs: protecting their insured, the person that ran into you, and making money for their company. You're neither one.
So what is their point of trying to pay your medical bills so quickly? They want to do it all at once.
Yeah, and they want to get your medical bills before you talk to an attorney because they know if an attorney gets involved, and I want to show you this. This is called an EOB. All right, can we see that? This, and maybe we can go in.
Explanation of benefits, right?
And so there it is, and we actually have this as a graphic if we can go over that, and then I'll show everyone. So here's a true EOB where it goes to your health insurance, and this is Swedish says, I'm billing $29,000 for this surgery, but your health insurance comes back and says, no, we're only paying $8,500, right? So if you would send this to the other side says, hey, that's great, we're going to reimburse you for the $8,500. That's wrong. You get the full $29,000, and I'm going to tell you why. You got that discount because you've been paying for health insurance premiums. The other side's insurance company, they're not going to reimburse you for those. It's called the Collateral Source Doctrine. All right, now come back to me again. I'm going to show you how attorneys send out this. All right, so here's the COB. This is what attorneys send out, right here. See, it's redacted.
Aha.
You only show them the $29,000. They have to pay that full $29,000, right? So you redact that. Also, you may have on your car something that's known as MedPay, medical payments. I want you to use that at the very end, okay? Use your health insurance first because it reduces everything. It reduces the billings, right? I want you to use your medical payments to pay for your deductibles, out-of-pockets, all that. And remember, you have MedPay on your car insurance unless you sign something that says, I don't want it. Colorado feels so strongly about this law that you have MedPay and also this thing called uninsured, underinsured. You automatically have that on. So if you call your car insurance after you've been in an accident and you say, you know what, do I have MedPay? If they say, no, sorry, ask them to send you the waiver. Unless they send you that waiver, you have $5,000, at least $5,000 of MedPay to pay for your deductibles, out-of-pockets, all of that.
Yeah, and if they say you waived it, you can say you have to prove it to me and show me that I waived it.
And it's the same thing with that uninsured, underinsured, right? If a lot of people, 1 out of 6 people driving in Colorado has no insurance at all. And so you have $25,000 of uninsured, underinsured on your car unless you signed a waiver. So even if you went to your agent and said, give me cheap stuff, they have to put it on.
All right. Good stuff. Thanks so much, Bill. And you can go to our website, KDVR.com. You'll see his photo there. Just click on it, and you can send him your questions directly. You can also reach Harding & Associates directly. Here's the number, 303-762-9500, and get more information on his website, hlaw.org. Well, it's an exciting